As a teacher, you can present classes and learning spaces to your students in several different ways. So if I go to Classes and click into this class, you can see that this is a file share area, and this is the way that a class will look when it's first created. You also have the option to present any class or learning space as a website. And this is a multi-page website that you can put any information you want into it. And that's fine, but it does take a certain amount of commitment to keep a website up to date. There is another option though, and that is the group dashboard. So let's have a look at that. If I go into this class, you can see that this group has two sections. It has the top section, which is an editable space where the teacher can put any information they want, and the bottom space are some dashboard panels. Now these dashboard panels only contain information about this group, so homework that's been set for this group, task list for this group, blog posts for this group, and down here some recent files. The group still has a file area. If you click on Files here, it takes you into that file area, and all the files are still there to be shared with your students. As the teacher, it's you who decides which dashboard panels are included and how they're laid out. Each of these dashboard panels has some settings. So for example, this is a homework panel, and you can change how many pieces of homework show in that panel. When you're finished changing any settings, just save. If you want to add a new panel, click here at the top to the dashboard editor and add a panel. And these are the other three panels that are available to you. There's a forums panel for any group forums for this group, calendar events that have been set specifically for this group coming up in the next 7 days, or group bookmarks. I just click on this and it's dropped in here, and you can use these arrows to move this around to wherever you want it to be. And when you're happy, save changes. This editable top area here, you click to edit the introduction, and you'll see it's the normal editor that you have everywhere in the system, and you can put all the same sorts of information. So as well as text, you can put in pictures, links, videos, and there's also a number of gadgets that you can use. When you finish, just save changes. You can see I've used the gallery gadget here, so I can just click in and view these images. And this gadget is just looking at a folder full of pictures. So let's briefly look at another class. If I just go to Classes and go to my Science dashboard, you can see here that I've got a video on the topic that we're learning at the moment, as well as the panels that are set for this group. So how do I set my class or learning space as a group dashboard? Go to my classes, let's say this group here. So at the moment this is just an empty file space. If I go to the group options and manage settings for my group, scroll down, and under advanced options, one of the options is the group portal. By default, where are users taken when they visit this group? So by default it's the group files, and you can choose group website or group dashboard, and that's the one you should choose. Go to the bottom and save changes. So you can see the icon has changed, and if I click into this group now, I have some dashboard panels. There's no introduction on this group at the moment because I haven't created one yet. To do that, just edit the introduction, add some text, and then add any other content you want. And when you're finished, save changes. So my group now has an introduction as well as dashboard panels. So that's how to use the group dashboard in Fusion.